Elder law attorney David Groner joins us again with more tips for estate planning. David, glad to have you back.
Hey, good to be here.
We're talking about an older topic, kind of going back to the basics because we talk so much about trusts, but let's remind everyone, a will versus a trust, what is the difference and why might one be better than the other?
It's a great topic. It's what we talk about at our workshops a lot because we're generally taught that the way you do estate planning is you do a will. And once you've done that, you've pretty well accomplished the goal of estate planning, and nothing could be further than the truth. The problem with the will is it forces your family to go through the probate or succession process at the courthouse, hiring lawyers, got to go in front of judges, time delays, expense. All that has to be done in order to implement a will. I do real estate closings from time to time, and it happens when I see a title that the name of the person who owns the property is not the name of the person selling the property. And that generally tells me that somebody died. And if I call them, sometimes they say, oh, I have a will. They left everything to me. It's okay. I say, no, it's not okay. It's got to go through the courthouse process before we can proceed forward. So trust, you don't have to do that. A trust removes that expense. Plus, it removes the public filings at the courthouse. A trust is private. No one gets to see it but the family. So those are the two big differences. And of course, a will can't protect a family or an estate from nursing home expense, creditors that sue, or allocation to young heirs so that it can be spread out over their lives. So none of that can be done with the will. Trust is actually a much better estate planning tool.
Yeah. But financial planners, a lot of times they'll suggest a will for a client, but why is that?
You know, some financial planners are very well educated on how trusts are useful in estate planning, and then I find some financial planners really don't have a clue. They know a lot about investing in the stock market and the products that they sell, but when it comes to true estate planning, they don't know to tell a client how you can save your estate from a nursing home. I mean, it's as though they don't even know that. So I try to educate a lot of financial planners on the use of a trust and how it can benefit their clients. And then their job as a financial planner is to help transfer 401ks, IRAs, qualified accounts into the trust so that those are protected. Yeah. So there is a correlation. I work closely with financial planners, but also have to educate some as well.
Yeah, and of course you're educating the public pretty frequently as well. David does workshops throughout Acadiana. That schedule for David's upcoming workshops can be found at the Acadiana Elder Law Clinic Facebook page, or if you want to go ahead and schedule your appointment with David now, give him a call at the number that you see on your screen, or visit the website for the Acadiana Elder Law Clinic.